Hello and welcome back to the Game Plan Podcast. I'm Rob,
I'm Nick.
and today we have a very special guest with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? I'm Big Mace. I'm a professional boxer out of West Virginia.
And this is just so exciting. I mean, we third episode of the Game Plan Podcast, and we got an actual professional athlete. This is absolutely crazy, man. Super excited to have you on. Can you tell us a little bit about your boxing record?
Yeah. So as an amateur, I was 5-3. I went my first two fights ever. I won. And then I fought a guy that was a lot better than me, and I got knocked out and got humbled. And then I went on a 5-win or a 3-win streak. And I fought Lights Out Laco and someone else, and I lost. And after that, I got in the gym real hard and started putting in some work, and my coach came to me and he was like, I think you'd have a lot better opportunities and more, more available to you to make more money and more opportunities to go pro. And, I went pro. I fought a guy that was, everybody in that crowd thought I was going to get knocked out in the first 10 seconds. And when in that first 10 seconds, I rocked him good and hit him with the 1-2 straight down the pipe, and everybody went, ooh, it shocked the crowd because they thought I was just going to be a stepping stone for this guy, and I gave him a fight.
Yeah, no, we've definitely seen a couple of highlights from you. We're definitely going to go over that. Definitely a huge fan of your work. What got you into boxing in the first place? Was it something that you've always been interested in, or?
Well, I have a pretty rough upbringing. I don't know if Bryce has told you anything at all, which he knows a lot. My father was very abusive, and so that being said, I was in and out of foster homes and juvenile placement facilities, and so being a big kid wasn't easy. I always had to stand up for myself. And so, fighting kind of came with that. And when I fight, it's just like before I did boxing, it was, you're picking on me. I'm not going to let you disrespect me. So I'm going to kick your ass. And, sorry about that. And
No, it's all right. It's all right. Those words are fine. Yeah.
But when I started doing this, at first, I was like, man, this is just cool. What I'm gonna do it because it's cool. And that second fight, and I got rocked good, and I was like, dang, this isn't a game. And my third fight, I fought AR Green, and like I said, I got knocked out, and that's when everything started to set in. And I wanted to do this. I wanted to be a boxer. I wanted to become better than everybody else in the state.
Absolutely. Crazy story, man, but heartfelt too, man. So I've been doing kickboxing for a little under a year now. I'm nowhere near your level. Absolutely not. But I have been knocked out before. And I can kind of relate to that feeling, when you get knocked out, when you actually feel it, it's like you just want to do it again. You just want to fight that guy again so you can see how much better you can be. So
see, I cannot relate to that because I do I don't know if the people know this, but I do professional wrestling. So I'm like WWE wrestler. Like I obviously not that big, but I go out there and do my little scripted fights. So I am like not even close.
Hey, but you still get in the ring in front of people, and you still, right? So it's kind of the same thing, Anybody that gets in a ring and shows out in front of. But the thing is the difference between professional wrestling and your boxing. It's boxing is real. You're getting punched in the mouth. You're not getting the forearm, and anybody that steps into the ring that are fighting with gloves or without gloves, they have my respect because any person that gets into a ring has a set of balls.
So, a couple of questions that I have for you here. What would you say if anybody out there is thinking about getting into boxing, just for the sport or for just self-defense reasons? What would your biggest pro tip be?
The fundamentals, man. You got to have the fundamentals down. If you don't have the fundamentals down, you can't do it. You can't hop in the ring if you don't know how to throw a jab or a 1-2. I mean, I sent you some video, which we'll go over here in a little bit. But, I sent, the highlights of how I used to fight. I don't fight like that now. I'm more of I tighten down and, don't let those haymakers fly 24/7 because when you do, you don't have any energy when they miss. And I think for someone to get into it and, really want to, fight or self-defend, you got to learn the fundamentals. You got to learn the basics. And once you get the basics down, it's like, smoking a cigarette.
Awesome, man. No, good pro tips, honestly. All right, so I think it's time to let the people know just what you can do. So let's go into some highlights really quick.
All
right. Just got to share my screen really quick. You want to jump onto that? And we can...
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, hold on. Get a little too far ahead.
All right. Am I still on?
Let me know when you're in.
I'm on there.
All right.
For sure.
Nick, you're on here?
Yep.
All right, so this is round 1 of the 3 videos that you sent me. So can you give me a little background of this fight and who you're fighting?
Yeah, so I think this is the Grave Digger. He's actually
give me 1 second because I think my screen is not sharing it. Give me one. Might just have to go to...
There you go.
Yeah, okay. So, unfortunately, we can't see round 1, but go to this one right here. Hopefully, it'll share through this. Okay. So, can you give me a little bit of a background of this guy you're fighting over here?
Yeah, so his name's Grave Digger. I think he was from Kentucky. He was from the 606, man. That's the... He, built tub of lard, man. He just... I thought I was gonna have a good fight on my hands. I got in there and I just started beating on him. I actually broke three of his ribs and sent him out on the stretcher at the end of this fight. That's not a joke.
No,
a lot of people joke.
I've watched a little bit of this, and I see a lot of body shots. But we'll go ahead and get right into it. This is round 2, and here we go. Yeah, he looks already fatigued after just in round 2.
Yeah, round 2 he was done, man. And, I started firing those wild shots because I was trying to get that knockout. You're gonna be dumb and his hands are down the whole time. So I'm gonna swing. I was swinging for the fences because he was hurt.
Yeah, I can definitely tell his hands are down.
I hit him with a body shot. Shoulder shot right there, and it sent him across the ring.
When in this fight did you know that you were gonna win?
The first round. I wish we could go back if we could find a way to play that first round. There's an uppercut that I land that lifts him completely off of the ground.
Oh.
And you see there, I still threw a jab. I still, there was nobody in the Redneck Brawl. I mean, there might have been 1 or 2, but hardly anybody that threw a jab. Threw that straight punch. Once that straight punch lands, that's your target. That if you hit with the 1, the 2 is going to land right after.
So we see a replay right here.
Yeah, hit him in the shoulder.
Oh yeah, the knockdown.
and sent him clear across the ring.
You can tell off of that alone that he's
We'll go back to that quick little just to see it one more time.
yeah, you can tell he's not.
So, do you think that that was mostly fatigue that set him down?
Well, I think, I threw everything I had into that hook. So, if it was probably like a car hitting him. And so it did kind of sling him back a little bit. Somebody had a different view of it, and I was looking before, I sent these to try to get that view. It was me hitting him, and it was him, like, landed right in front of the camera. And you could just see the amount of force that came off of my punch into him. And it knocked him so far back, he was just like, what in the hell?
So what do you think that his corner was telling him going into round 3?
Stay alive. Run him around.
And what was your corner telling you during this last round between you two?
He actually was like, let him come to you, and as soon as he gets inside, hit him with one of them uppercuts. And I don't think I did, because at that point I knew I was just winning, and I was just trying to give the crowd a show.
This is definitely the last round right here. You're already off your feet. He's still on his seat.
Yeah, I don't like to sit down during the rounds. Blood stays flowing when you're standing up.
That's smart.
Yeah, right here I hit him with one good haymaker, and I think he calls it.
Oh.
No, he stands up from right there, and then it's this one right here. Think. Or no, it's right here. Yeah, it is right here. I get him right here, and he just goes down. He doesn't want to come back up. And he's holding his ribs. You can see he's holding his ribs.
Oh yeah.
And the dude couldn't breathe. That first round, I wish we could watch that. That first round was the highlight of that fight. There's me grave.
I like the celebration. I love it.
Man, how did you feel in this moment when everybody was cheering and the fight was called off?
Man, this guy, he talks so much shit, man, and it just made me so mad that I kind of made, I felt like I was played out to be a fool, and so his name was the Grave Digger. So I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Well, sorry. Gosh, I know I'm not. You know what, man? Screw you. I'm gonna do the Grave Digger. So I did it myself and just dug his grave for him.
Absolutely amazing fight. We'll see if you can try to send that video to me again, because I really do want people to see. I really do want people to see the uppercut that you did.
Let me see if I can have. I'm gonna have Bryce resend it to you.
If you can, try to send it to me through Discord, because unfortunately I tried to go through Messenger, but it could not work. But if you can, while you're sending it, do you have any other plans to continue a fight? Do you have anybody that you might want to call out, or any plans for the future?
Oh yeah, there's a gentleman. He goes by the name Brandon Boggs, the Boone County boy. I think he's
boy. So, is that fight scheduled, or? Might be trying to send that video right now, but
yeah.
But no, I mean, like, from round 3, you can just tell. Dude,
you could tell that guy was not.
He was done, absolutely done, and grave digging the Grave Digger, absolutely amazing.
The celebration was nice. The celebration
was clean, absolutely clean. But like I said, hopefully he will send me round 1, because he did land an uppercut. I was talking to you about it right before we started this podcast.
Yeah. Did you the messenger wouldn't work?
I tried to go back. Let me try it again. Let me see if I can try it.
Yeah, try it. Try one more time and see if you can get it.
It might work this time.
Let's see.
Oh, it will.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. We'll wait for him to come back on, but Mason, you there?
Got some difficulties.
Yeah, just a
Maybe.
few difficulties, but
Oh,
might have to join back in. Might be having some technical problems.
but while we get it sorted out, how are y'all doing in the chat today? How's it going? What's
Nerdy White Boys
what's
in the
going
chat,
on?
like as good as always.
Yep. Love to see it. I'm surprised he hasn't said anything about the Texas Tech hoodie yet. 'Cause I thought that was the first thing that was coming.
Might just be having some difficulty getting back, but you know what? We'll show this highlight really quick as we wait for him to come back. But this is round 1, and you'll see right here. It looks like this guy was trying to go for some haymakers during the beginning of this round.
He came right into it. Mason playing. He said round
Look
1.
at those uppercuts.
It
He
is
said round 1. He's going down.
not showing on the screen.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh,
I think
it just did there, yeah,
Facebook may have blocked it, maybe, possibly.
possibly.
Wait, it's there right now, but when you
Let me do something really quick. Let me try to.
He came right into it. Mason playing. He said round 1 too.
Yeah.
He said round 1. He's going down.
no, when you press play, it doesn't
What
work.
about now?
Oh wait,
Y'all know one of
There
the
we go.
it's there, but it's not full screen.
Yeah.
Oh, he got him in the ribs good there. He got him in the
Talking
ribs
about
good.
the
That was a
ribs.
delivery
Sorry
shot.
about the technical difficulties, but
Dude, he's hurt.
he's
my
laying
God.
those shots in there.
Here it is.
done.
Here's that
He's done.
clean uppercut.
Yeah, he's done.
Mace is a scary motherfucker, son.
Here we go.
Big boy.
He's a
He's
big
a big boy.
That overhead, and there it is.
Oh,
There it is.
oh my!
Look at him. He turned right around.
This just goes to show you that if you did go to prison,
There he goes. There he goes. They
it's
pushing
not
him.
always
Don't
good
run
to
now.
brag about.
Oh,
Get over
he's
here, boy.
oh.
He got Mace good there
Got
with
him
that
on
one.
the
I don't know
nose.
what he got.
Wow.
He hit Mace good with
That's
something
one.
there.
That's one.
But yeah,
That's one. That's round 1.
That's
man.
round
That's a
1,
good
guys.
No,
And
it messed up again.
I can definitely tell that why Mason
It
was
messed up again on the stream for sure.
No, it's I paused it, but I can definitely tell why Mason was very, very confident, even during round 1, because that uppercut was just absolutely clean.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, it seems like Mason is having some difficulties right now, but while we take that break, 1 second, guys.
Go back to the. Yeah, there you go.
But while we take that break, see if Mason come back. We're really sorry about the technical difficulties, but man, no, just his background and his whole story, man, able to turn something completely negative into something so positive, and that has obviously helped him throughout, and it's funny because a lot of professional fighters have the same background as Mason. Growing up in very harsh conditions, growing up in abusive homes and stuff like that. But to be able to turn that into something positive and to be able to turn it into a sport like that, That's not only tough physically, but that's tough mentally and emotionally.
Yeah, for sure. But good on him. Good on him to use it, like you said, turn it into something positive.
So I know we said we were going to talk about this during the Super Bowl, but I guess we have some time now. There's that story you wanted to share with everybody.
Yeah. So while we wait, see what happens. Some of you may have heard, but there's news regarding the Super Bowl week in general. The Chiefs are getting to practice inside the Raiders indoor practice field and facility. It's brand new. It's nice. And the 49ers are practicing on the old UNLV college field. UNLV got a new practice field, but the 49ers are on the old one in the rain and the wind and the terrible grass, while the Chiefs get the nice indoor little building to practice in.
You know, I saw a picture of that and just, man, I mean,
Yeah.
like it's not even like a subtle difference either. We're talking about indoor turf grass, perfect conditions, locker rooms and all that stuff. And the 49ers are playing in something that I would expect like a high school field to be like. A high school field with a school that has low budget at that.
That, and it's even better for the Chiefs because the Raiders like just moved to that stadium not that long ago. So it's still all like brand new. It's obviously been used the past couple seasons, but like it's not
The actual stadium that they're going to be facing in, it's turf grass, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure Vegas is turf, I think.
Because I know that last Super Bowl there was like that weird hybrid grass that they were talking about. That was making everybody trip up and stuff. But imagine making a professional football team. Here he is.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Mason, can you hear us? Hopefully he's loading in, but we'll go over round one again with Mason because I would love to get his feedback during it.
So sorry about that, guys.
It's all right. While you were gone, I was able to actually pull up round one. If you we already saw it, but we would love to get your intake on it. So here we go. We'll go to round one again. All right. Trick I have to do.
A little tricky trick.
Yeah, a little tricky trick. All right, here we go.
Right into it. Mason playing. He said round one, too.
Here we go.
He said round one, he's going down.
Yeah, there it goes. It's showing.
All right.
Look at them body shots.
There's that body shot you were talking about.
And then this uppercut is like, or there's a headshot right there, which rocked him good. And I was body shots. And right here, the next clip, the camera will switch, I think, and I hit him with an uppercut, and I bring his whole feet up off the ground. It was so awesome.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's the overhead.
Yep. Right here.
Oh yeah. That.
If you want to go back and watch that real quick,
Yeah,
you
that
can.
was
Nasty.
100%. Let me go back here really quick. Y'all still see?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh. Yep. All right, right here.
Oh.
And it brought his body up off the ground. It really did.
No, I
That is
could.
nasty.
It's just like, man, when that punch happened, you could just see. I just was like, all right, let's go. Let me swing for the fences. And I'm like, why are you running? It just, man, it angered me so much that he talked all this big old game that he had, and you know, I thought he was gonna, run for my money, and I was excited. I was excited for a good fight.
So, what kind of game? What kind of game did he talk?
It says the stream has. Oh yeah, that stream. Oh yeah, I'm stupid.
What was he saying to you before the fight?
I wish I could. Let me see if I can find that clip. Maybe on a later time. But we actually had the Redneck Brawl. They set it up to where we would make dumb videos of ourselves and call each other out. Well, everybody was just standing in the yard and doing this and doing that. Well, for mine, we have and you can ask Bryce about this swimming hole next time you talk to him, and he'll tell you we got this swimming hole called the Ellicole, and it's this big rock in Knapp's Creek, and it's got about 14 feet of water that you can jump off this rock into. So I went up there and I ripped my shirt off and I got off on the rock and I said F you Kentucky MFers, and I just let them have it. I think I called about 3 or 4 people out. I called out the Crowbar. I called out there was somebody else that I called out. Crowbar, the Gravedigger, and there was somebody else. I couldn't remember exactly who he was. But there was just Fat Thor. There it is. And he is a good boxer. I think he would have gave me a better run for my money. But he was like, the Gravedigger was just so cocky. He got on there and was just like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, you white something redneck son of a, and it was just like, he called me a what's the way I can say that without saying it? A thing you call a lady if she's sleeping around, and it's like, hold on, okay, this guy's tripping. He is, and it kind of looked like he's been doing coke for about 20 years. And so he also was in the penitentiary. So, and he made that known.
Are you okay on that?
Yeah, Mom, thank you. Hey, my mom was gonna help me out and put the laptop up and get Discord on there for me real quick because my phone was like not charging. So, shout out to me. But dang it, she made me lose where I was. I hate when that happens. You remember where I was?
Yeah, he was calling you out. He was calling you all types of names. Gravedigger was, and you said
right.
he spent some time in a penitentiary.
Right, and I had somebody from his area text me and was like, "Man, he is a load of crap." He apparently he was in somebody's pocket in prison. So I called him a penitentiary pocket, and then you know the rest. And oh man, it infuriated him, and I was in his head. I knew I had the fight won when I was in his head.
So even before you guys stepped in the ring, you knew that you won the mental battle.
Yeah.
All right, so I know we got cut out, but do you have another fight coming up, or is there anybody that you want to call out here on the Third and Long podcast? Because I would love that if you call somebody out here on the podcast.
I have a fight coming up March 30th. It goes down Oceana, the Whiteco Fight Night. Shout out to Team Tucker Fitness. He just got a gym down there in Oceana, West Virginia. And they just got set up. They're sparring tonight all week. I'm going to go down there this weekend. But there's this guy. His name's Brandon, the Boone County boy, Boggs. And he's 4-0, I think. 4-0, but 4 and slow, if you know what I mean. he is he's a big boy. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad fighter, but you're not going to lay on me for 4 rounds. I'm going to hit you with the uppercut. As soon as you go to lay on me, I'm going to back up and hit you with the uppercut every single time. And, you know, he's big boy, big old, he's big boy. I'm not, no shame on the big boys because I used to be one. I used to be a pretty big boy. I was 387 pounds.
Wow.
At one point, and I'm down to about the 300 range, and that's where I like to be at. I'm solid. I can move still, but the reason I want to fight this guy is because he just lays on everybody he fights. He hasn't really fought anybody. I fought Matt Christ for my professional debut. I think I deserve to fight Brandon Boggs. He's worse than Matt Christ. So let me get that. Let me fight him. And if it's not him, Jared Burns, anybody in the heavyweight division in this state of West Virginia, they can get it. Because in my opinion, Matt Christ isn't from West Virginia. I'm not talking about Matt Christ. I'm talking about these West Virginia boys. Y'all don't compare to me. They don't. Y'all don't. And it's just how it's gonna be. I'm gonna run the show now.
I love it.
I love it, man. You gained a fan for life in this podcast already, man. Absolutely love it. So you said you got a fight coming up in March. Where can you watch that?
They are working on pay-per-view. If I can't get it on pay-per-view, I'm going to try to have somebody there that can like Facebook Live it or something. Just my fight specifically. So a lot of people that, because I do have a lot of my fan base is pay-per-view and watching it on YouTube or whatever it is. But so that's going to be like one of the complications for this next fight. But this is not a fight I'm doing for money or a fight I'm doing this because I love it. I'm doing this because I want to go in here and I want to kick this guy's ass. And I'm trying to the guy that is the husband and wife that is running the show here is his name's Tucker Lambert and Charity Lambert. Tucker's my boxing coach. He's a pro boxer out of Oceana, West Virginia. I'm not pretty sure exactly on his age, but I'd say he's about near 50. And he doesn't box anymore, but he was 7-7 as a pro, from what I know, from what I understand. That's not the greatest, but he was 7-0 at one point in time. 7-0 as a pro boxer out of West Virginia. That's a lot to say. And I can be that. I can be the hometown hero, but I want to take it beyond that. I don't want to be 7-1 and just call it quits. Sorry, Fury, but we kind of got the same body style. If I can get there, it's going to take time. I'm not saying that I can get there next week, but that's, I don't know. The windshield's a lot bigger than the rearview mirror, and there's a lot of options out there for me. So it's just what can I take? What can I do? What can I push myself? How much do I have left in the tank? It's all here. It's all in the mind.
Love it, man.
If you can do it here, you can do it anywhere. And it's just, yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. I love fighting, man. I love talking about it. Sports in general. I'm a pretty big guy, so I'm not. This ain't the only sport I played. I was actually really good at football, believe it or not. I ran a 4.9 40.
Ooh.
At 825 pounds. So, I was a big boy and I was moving quick. But I got into the wrong crowd and got locked up as a juvenile lockup. And, with this girl, and yeah, it all went to shit. And then she broke my heart, and I was 17 and 16, 17, somewhere around there, and I started like not going to school and not doing football no more, and just fell out of it. Started hanging out with the wrong crowd, and then I went back to juvenile and placement and spent the time there until I turned 18, and I moved back to Pocahontas County, West Virginia, which is where me and Bryce grew up. And I found the love of my life, and found my love for boxing. And because of the people around me, and because of the support that I had. And at first it was just me, and then once everybody else saw that what I was doing, they're like, "Man, that is awesome! This guy's actually, I was known already, but I was known for being the troubled kid or being, the guy that always got in trouble. Now I'm known as that's pro boxer Big Mace. He's." All these kids, I don't even know most of them. I walk to Dollar General and they're like, "Are you Big Mace?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And there was one kid, he wanted a picture with me, and I was like, "That's so cool." Somebody wanted a picture with me, and I'm glad I got to turn myself around and put a different picture of myself on this place on the world, and because I was going down a dark place. I was going down a path that I didn't want to be down, and that just shows to anybody. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can do whatever you put your mind to. It doesn't matter if it's stop using drugs or get a job or anything. It can be anything you want to do. You just have to put your mind to it and do it. If that's any advice that I could ever give, that would be, and listen to, because I didn't listen to it. At first I didn't listen, and I had to learn from that. So if somebody's ever given you advice and it doesn't sound like you're like, "Oh, whatever," you're gonna regret it. You'll want to listen and take the advice that's given to you.
Man, I needed that, man. I'm going back to school and all that stuff, so man, I needed that. Thank you so much, man. I mean, and we were talking when you were having a difficulty getting back on, but just to use your pain and turn it into a sport, to turn that pain to go into a sport and stuff. A lot of professional fighters have similar backgrounds where they grow up in harsh environments and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that in itself is probably one of the biggest victories in the world. The biggest fights in the world is to just turn yourself around, and for you to do that, it's tough, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. And just good on you, man. Definitely words and stuff to look up to for sure.
And to say this, I didn't really, specify who I was, but I'm only 20 years old. And I've mentally I feel like I'm 40, because I know so much. I've been through so many scenarios. And I was actually talking with somebody the other day. There's people that's been through things and knows things, and there's people that hasn't, and nobody can tell you what you can and cannot do. Nobody. Nope. You've been through some things that I haven't been through, and maybe I've been through some things that you haven't been through. So it's just like, what I'm trying to say is if somebody's got something to say about you, they don't know you. They don't know what the hell you've been through. It does not matter. If they don't know from day one to now, then they have no reason to speak on you. I mean, if they have some facts, cool, whatever. They have some facts. It might make you mad, but the truth hurts. But if it's just some bullshit and they don't know who you are, don't listen to them.
And man, Mace, you're probably my favorite guest that we had on this podcast. I mean, it's only the third episode, but man, this is such a great podcast. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you so much for sharing your story and your love for boxing and all that. We are running out of time though, so I think we're gonna get into something fun now, and we're gonna react to some street beefs.
Let's do it.
All right.
So I actually have a game for you two because I've seen these videos. So I'm gonna show a couple of videos. I'm gonna pause the video before it starts, and I want you two, Mason and Nick, I want you two to guess who's gonna get knocked out, just based off of like the first screen that you see.
Okay. I like it.
All right, so let's get into it. All right,
Let's.
tell me if you can see everything.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And shout out to Street Beefs, by the way, and to this YouTube channel for making this video. All right, so here we go. Who here do you think is going to get knocked out?
I think.
That was on the show. He's getting knocked out. He has too many muscles.
Who do you think?
The guy without the shirt, he's getting knocked out.
Okay, so guy without the shirt. Who do you think, Nick?
I think it's the guy in the all black.
All Black's getting knocked out?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Yep, I knew it.
Yep, you
I
knew
knew
it.
it. I knew it.
All
I
right.
knew it. He looked way too slick to be able to not to take that.
Oh darn, it's not showing. Hold on. I don't think it's showing on actual stream.
Oh no, it's not. There we go.
There it
You're gonna have to do the small screen again.
Oh no, I am, aren't I?
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, so I'll quickly show that really quick.
Nope.
Nope.
Not showing.
Having technical difficulties.
When you pause it, yes. When you play it, no.
Oh, okay. Darn it. Nick, can you do your screen for this?
I can attempt, yes.
Yeah, I'll send you the video.
Should I do the should I try the watch together thing?
Or you know what? Here, let me try this. How do you do the watch together stuff?
I started one. Let me
Oh, okay. We'll do that then.
what's it called?
Should be called.
I think I remember
Savage Knockouts, Street Beefs, Brutal Endings.
Here we go.
Since moving to Texas, I've learned that Texans love ordering food with Favor, the restaurant delivery app that's part of.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here.
I'm watching. I can see it.
Let me see if I can full.
You just got to click in the middle of the
Okay.
square.
Here we go. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
You got it full screen?
Yeah, I got it full screen.
Okay, now I see it. Let's see if it'll play.
There we go.
Okay.
For sure.
Am I allowed to pause it, Nick?
I just paused it.
Okay.
And we'll pause.
All right.
All right.
So you're the one who pauses and plays. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we already did this one.
We already did it. We gotta
Yeah, we'll show it.
gotta
again,
show it
though.
again real quick.
Russian.
Oh,
So hold on,
Yeah,
really
that
quick.
was nasty.
Pause this really quick though. What do you think about fighting on like a sand hill like they did, like in a little sand cut?
I kind of like it.
And I'm all about it, man.
Really? 'Cause,
wherever
like-
you want to get, man.
Because what do you,
And
do
I
you think
think-
that would like mess up with like the footing and stuff like that?
Maybe, but in my opinion, you'd have more plant to throw those hips into it more. And at the same time, the only reason they're doing it on the sand and not the hard ground is because if that guy would have just slumped on the ground, the hard ground just now, he'd probably have a broken neck and a concussion and some more. Which he probably has a concussion from the hit. But that sand is for like to protect the fighters as well.
Oh, okay. All right, so here we go. Round number 2. Who do you think's getting knocked out? Guy on the left
Hold
or guy on the right?
Mine is a little behind yours, Rob.
Oh, it is? You not see
Yes.
the
Yeah, I'm not.
Huh?
You not see the next fight?
No, not yet. But I'm looking on the stream, and you have the next one.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see.
There we go. All right, pause.
Oh,
Pause.
I'm trying. Okay.
Okay, so
So who do you think's getting knocked out?
I think I'm gonna go with. Gray Hoodie gets knocked out here.
Gray Hoodie gets knocked out. What do you think, Mason?
I want to go with Gray Hoodie, but he had a little head movement right there, and that's what you look for when you got your head straight on the center line. You can easily hit your target, and he's not moving his head. So I think the dude in the shorts is going to get knocked out.
All right,
Let's
moment of
find
truth.
out.
Fight.
He's only got one hand, dog. Let's go.
190 MMA.
Oh.
So far,
Yep.
Mason is 2 for 2.
Wow.
Okay,
no,
so I think really good to see that. It kind of glitched out for me, but I think I've seen most of these, man. That's kind of the reason I know a lot.
Yeah.
But I didn't know this one.
All right. Well, so like I said, Mason is 2 for 2 right now. Nick is 0 for 2.
I gotta catch up.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Pause. All
All
right.
right.
Who do you think's getting knocked out? Guy in the black or a shirtless guy?
Is the guy black and red, or is that like the fighter we're watching right now?
Yeah, the guy in the black and
Yeah,
red,
yeah.
and then there's a guy in like blue shorts and no shirt.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh man, this one's kind of hard.
And we're back at it again with like the sand castle, the sand hill.
Nothing really to go off of other than.
Just pure look.
Okay, so you see, the look. Okay, the guy in the shirtless, he's got his chin up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The guy on the other side, his chin's down. I think the guy on the other side might knock the dude out, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no shirt gets knocked out here.
All right, so you both say no shirt.
Yeah.
All right, moment of truth.
Let's see.
Oh,
Yep. Well, that was pretty accurate.
that's
Oh my-
accurate. That is accurate.
Okay.
Well, I think we kind of already seen what happened there, but
Yeah. I think I know.
All right, are you guys sure? You locking in that answer? Guy in the shirt
Yeah.
gets knocked out.
no,
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, I think the other dude's getting knocked out right now. But he did just, I don't know. I think the guy in the shirt will get knocked out. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, I'm going guy in the shirt.
all right. Moment of truth.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't know, but yeah.
That was nasty.
No, it was a spinning like back fist, kind of like a spinning elbow almost. Was meant to be a back fist, but man, the sound those hits make is just like wood on concrete.
Yeah, like me hitting that one did.
All right, guys. So here we go. It's for context, it's the guy in the long black pants and the guy in the blue shorts.
All right, I think. Let's see here.
If you wearing pants at a fight, I'm gonna have to give you props. I'm gonna go with the boy with the pants. He gonna knock him out.
All right.
No, you're right. You're right. Guy in the pants definitely gonna kill it.
Definitely.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, man.
I've not gotten a single one yet.
All right. Well, you got that one where Mason was telling you his chin was up. But here we go. So we'll do two more. But
Oh yeah. All right.
we'll do two more. So now we're back at it with the Sandhill again. We got blue gloves or red gloves. Who do you guys think?
I'm gonna go with blue glove.
Blue gloves get knocked out?
Or yeah.
Yeah, I got blue gloves getting knocked out too.
All right. Moment of truth.
Let's see.
I kind of regret my decision now. As soon as I seen that head go up like this, it's over.
All right. Let's.
All right.
We
Get
got
that chin down.
We got an interesting stance here.
Yeah, this is our last one.
Got a really interesting stance going on.
I'm gonna go dude in the shorts because I think that's we've seen him in a previous video.
They both have shorts.
The one with socks.
The one in socks is gonna get knocked out?
The one.
No, he's gonna knock the other kid out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Who do you think?
I'm
Nick?
gonna go.
No socks is getting knocked out.
I'm gonna go same thing. I'm gonna go same thing.
No socks is getting knocked out? All right, here we go. Moment
No,
of truth.
you know what? You know what?
Oh.
I'm going curveball. The dude in the socks gets knocked out.
Okay. All right.
We'll find out. Last one. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. I knew it.
All right.
Oh,
All right. So for time's sakes, guys, that's all that we have for today. But
hold on. I gotta read off what Nerdy White Boy said in the chat real quick.
oh, okay. Go ahead.
He said, "I'll say my piece. Nick over here giving special treatment to Mahomes by ripping that hoodie this week. I knew it. Coincidentally, the NFL is giving special treatment to Mahomes and the Chiefs with that practice field." And then he also has a question for Mace.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He said, "On your next knockout, can you hold up 3 fingers for the Third and Long podcast?"
Can you do that?
Oh, sweet. All right, bet.
Oh my God.
Sweet. I'll do it.
Ban for life.
Hey, nah,
Ban for life.
nah. And the double to double that up, I'll when they do that interview, I'll grab the mic and go Third and Long, baby.
Oh my God.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
fan for life. Fan for life. Oh my gosh.
But could I give a huge shout out to my sponsors real quick, if that's all right with you guys?
Yeah, go right ahead, man.
I just want to give a huge shout out to the Old Clark Inn, Almost Heaven Smokehouse. I want to give a huge shout out to just everybody that's just been supporting me. Locust Hill. There's so many others that I can't name right now because I'm ready to go to bed. But anyways, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's really been putting in help, and my buddy Trevor. I'm very thankful, and I'm not gonna let nobody down. But by the way, since somebody said something about the Super Bowl, 49ers better put the Chiefs in the dirt because I'm a Ravens fan.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Well, thank you so much, Mason. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you guys for coming in and watching with us. And we're gonna have to do a podcast podcast on one of Mason's fights 100%. So
For sure.
definitely let us know where we can watch that, and we'll grab all of our fans and bring our supporters over. But like I said, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mason, thank you again for coming, and we will see you guys next time.